dun 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 dun. No,
Don't you know? This is Rogue One. They have to have new music.
Oh yeah.
Until the second half, where
Rogue One.
Until the second half, where they literally just like, oh, okay, fuck it, we'll just use all the old music again.
What's going on?
This is a Fine Looking Brothers spin-off episode. We're gonna talk. It's me, and my fine looking brother, Alberto. Yeah. We're gonna talk about Star Wars Rogue One.
No, Rogue One,
a Star Wars story. I forgot. This is, if you don't know, you're not a Star Wars fan. You're still listening to this anyway, Zach. This is the story of Episode 4.
No, this is Episode 3.5.
Yeah, Episode 4 was only able to happen because a group of rebels fought really hard to get the plans to the Death Star. And this is the movie about those rebels getting the plans to the Death Star. We didn't need to see it, but it was a cool spin idea.
We got to see all those people that died. They mentioned that in the fourth movie. They're like, so many people died to get these plans. Like,
this was it. This was that movie.
This is the people.
I'm like that movie. This is that movie.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about our thoughts. This is going to be spoiler filled, so if you haven't seen the movie, don't listen to this. But why would you listen to this if you haven't seen the movie? Yeah, it's true. Anyway, we saw it at 10 a.m. this morning because we didn't want to do it at midnight, and it was not packed for like 5 minutes, and then a bunch of people came in, but it was like $5 for a movie ticket, so that's good.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but so I guess general overall opinion of the movie.
I like the movie. It's a good movie. It's a very good movie.
Very good, you'd say?
Yeah.
I'd say it was good. I'd say it wasn't amazing, but it was by no means bad.
Right. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into it. We got some nice garage action. Josh, cut this out. Cut it out.
No.
Josh.
No. Let's continue talking. So you got what's the main character's name?
Jen.
I
think it's Jen, actually. Yeah, Jen. I think I'm right.
She is the creator of Kagura Project. What's it called? So, I guess I don't want to go into the whole plot, because if you've seen the movie, it's like, I guess we'll talk about specifics. So, one thing I was a little bit like, I feel like there could have been a lot more of, and I feel like this might have been like because they cut a lot and did a lot of reshoots, is that that's a good idea. He's blowing up the characters. What's it called? Is that I felt like a lot of the characters weren't very well developed. I felt like they were like almost like stock template characters in a way. Like, here's this type of character. I thought the what's his name?
Well, see, the reason I think they did that was because look, it was a 2-hour film, 2-hour,
like 2.5 hours,
2.5 hour film. We have to get get all of their backstories in, and we have to build up to fight, and then we have to have the fight.
No, I'm not saying they should have shown all of their backstory. I'm saying they should have given little hints of dialogue and stuff like that to make them more in depth. Because the
main character had development.
The main character she was still kind of boring. I don't know if you get what I mean. She's just kind of that boring cool girl main character.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
It's cool as a girl main character. That's good.
Yeah, I like how Star Wars is doing that a lot now. And
but if they keep doing it, it's not going to be cool anymore.
Yeah, so they gotta pace themselves.
But
yeah. So I
liked her though. I liked the little the. I felt like her dynamic with her father explained so much in the Star Wars universe. People who have been complaining about for so long about the thermal exhaust port that can blow up the ship.
Yeah, that was probably the best part of the movie, because they're like, people are complaining, how is this a part of the Death Star? How is this so easy to blow up? it explains that the creator of the architect behind the Death Star was literally secretly still aligned with the rebels, and he built that thing so the rebels would get the message so they could blow it up. So it actually makes sense. It's not just
they did a good job explaining away one of the
biggest I thought that was one of the best ways to resolve a plot hole.
Yeah. They explained it, they showed the backstory, and it was okay, and this is how it happened.
See, now we gotta get a movie about how they build the Life Star.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
Dengar, that mummy fuck. Anyway,
but yeah, no, I thought that her dynamic with her father was good, and I felt like it was like solid.
like it's something they don't explain a lot. Like it's not very exposition dumpy, but they show enough so you completely understand the entire dynamic.
Yeah.
Like he was originally working with. It seems like you can figure out, you can piece together. He was originally working with the Empire, realized it was wrong, like evacuated with his family, sort of worked with the rebels.
No, I think he just wanted to get away from it all. Like,
yeah.
Like, you remember how she was like, I want to take a very neutral stance? I think that was, like, her father's stance. Like, it was very neutral. Like, I don't want to deal...
The only thing is, how was he was good friends with the, that radical extremist guy.
Probably, like, he heard about him in the Empire, and, like, they kind of, like, got in contact at some point.
Okay. Yeah.
Or they know each other.
Maybe he was just giving him advice, like, because he used to be part of the big...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense, too, yeah.
Like, but yeah, like, so, like, like, all this, and then they came and took him back, yeah. I think it just makes perfect sense. So that was a very good, like, backstory, I guess, for this character.
Yeah, I liked her dad a lot. I think her dad was a lot more interesting than she was, to an extent.
I agree. Yeah, because he was pretty cool.
But I feel like she did her job.
I think she was like she was just good enough. Like, you know what I mean? She was just good enough. She wasn't amazing or anything. But what is that? What are you throwing?
I don't know. Well, we have names.
What
then we got Cassian, the cool.
He was
guy.
pretty good. Like, okay, like he's the cool rebel guy, stock template. But like, I think he was pretty good. Like, there was nothing wrong with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he was
just kind of there.
He's like, oh man, the rebels took. I mean, all he needed to say, and he said it. He's like, the Empire took my family away, and I'm fighting for what I believe in.
Yeah,
and I'm
so
like, okay.
He's like he's like okay.
Seems good. Donnie, my boy, my hero.
He was a great character.
He was the Jedi.
I wish they would have explained more to his backstory. I feel like I understand that they wanted to leave it vague up for interpretation, but it would have been cool to show.
What else
like,
do you need to know? He's a guy that's like really into like Force lore and like all that. He like
but like it never really clearly stated whether he's like a Jedi or if he's just some guy that knows how to use the Force for some reason.
I feel like it's like. I feel like he's kind of like he has like an understanding of the Force, like you know how like Maz Kanata has like an understanding of the Force. He has. It
might be like that. Yeah.
Hers comes from like more of like a wisdom kind of thing. I think his is more combative and like reactive kind of.
And it also might be like sort of like a religious thing. Like maybe he went blind or was born blind and he was seeking answers to that and he found the Force, I guess.
And then it's like, oh my god, I can see again. He can see.
And then his friend guy,
Jiang.
Is that his name? But I thought there was like, I understood. Yeah, I guess they were friends, but it was never really explained like why this guy just hangs around him. It was just kind of like, I guess you have to just suspend your belief, like, oh, they're best friends. Like you have to say they had a whole backstory that they could make a whole.
Well, no, I think his thing was like he didn't believe in the Force basically, but then he saw that his friend like was guided through the Force. He's like, I'm with the Force now. This is good.
Okay,
this is good.
Yeah.
Stuff. Then we got the pilot Riz.
Just literally insert defector here. Like, funny. Not really. The droid was pretty funny.
Oh, K2S.
He was good. Yeah, he was...
Oh, no, wait.
What? Did we skip someone? We're just going, like, down a list of the characters so we, don't forget.
You know what I did? His name is not Donnie. His name is Chirrut.
His actor name is Donnie?
Yeah, his actor name is Donnie. So his name is Baze. Okay, I fucked
His name's Donnie to me now. Hey, I'm Donnie
the
Jedi.
The pilot's name, the defector's name is Bodhi. Okay, got it. This is K2. K2 is awesome.
Yeah, he was great. He was very funny. He was great comedic relief. And it's funny, like, with this character, because it's almost like he doesn't understand how obnoxious he's being, you know what I mean? Like, he just
says whatever comes to his head.
Yeah. And then you got the dad, we talked about him.
Gallon.
I thought the villain was another... I thought, honestly, I'm going to have to say with the villain of this movie, like, I thought he was actually pretty good. Like,
he was sympathetic.
I was very... And those are the best villains. The villains, you still don't like them, because they're the antagonists, but like you understood where he's coming from. Like he literally just wanted to get ahead in the Empire, and
you know, like,
he got fucked over. He got like screwed over by people.
Well, no, he fucked up because he let that pilot get out, and he's the reason they lost the plans. He is the reason why. It was under his watch that like.
That's true. Yeah.
So but honestly, Darth Vader's gonna murder.
Other than I thought he was pretty well written. I feel like I would have liked what's his name?
Who?
Saw? Is that his name? Saw Gerrera? Yeah, I feel like I would have liked him a lot more if I knew him from the show.
Yeah.
Because I think he was like one of those characters like, okay, you don't have to have seen the show to understand who this is.
Yeah, he's just a rebel.
Yeah, he's just like, he wasn't like part of the rebellion. He was like the head of like an alternate group that was more radical, I guess. But but yeah, like I feel like it would have been very rewarding if I had watched the show and then been like, oh, this guy is a character that I know and care about from the show, and now this is like the end of his story. Yeah. I guess. But like, and, honestly, it was good. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was fine. Like they explained enough so you understand who he is without seeing the show. And I thought that was good. So he was a pretty cool guy.
He was a cool died dude. Pretty quickly though.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, it definitely felt like the end of his story was the beginning of this movie.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But
that was good. Let's see what else.
It's interesting because the characters. I thought a lot of the characters were insert stock templates, but it's almost good in a way because it's almost like I'd like to see a movie about any of these characters. You know what I mean? Like I'd like to know this person's backstory for 2.5 hours, or like a movie about what's the I'm sure the Four Caesar guy and his friend. That would be great. That'd be a great movie.
I'm sure we will get some kind of comic or some kind of like book.
Yeah. Now that Marvel has the helm on Star Wars comics again, they're pumping them out like. Anything they can think of, they've been pumping out.
They'll pump it out.
There's like a Lando comic now.
That's fine. Lando's fine.
Yeah, Lando's prominent enough to like where it's not like a.
Well,
like
you must have a one-dimensional. Lando Calrissian.
They make up original characters in comics now too, so that's pretty cool.
What's it called? But yeah, that's pretty much all the characters and like what they do. Oh, there's a few characters that we didn't talk about. So we got the Peter Cushing's character. I forget his name.
So
which was fucking scary.
So this is Disney has. Like, well, they've little like they
basically perfected a technology to resurrect actors,
and this is going to be a huge deal because they did a little bit of preview with this in Tron Legacy and
Civil War,
Captain America: Civil War, but in those movies,
it was just
both of the actors. Someone. Yeah, it was just aging down someone. This is getting into some weird territory. Like we don't know the background, but like so. Peter Cushing plays Tarkin in this movie,
but
he's not alive. In other words, they got
a voice double. They got a voice double for him and a body double for him.
Yeah,
and they CG'd his face.
They CG'd the actor over him. So it was weird because you were telling me you're like there's no way he's dead if they did this. They must have just aged him down. You were saying that in the theater.
I was like
because we weren't really sure if he was dead, and after sure enough I looked it up. He's dead. Yeah.
The thing is like do you hire someone like, oh, you're going to be playing Peter Cushing. You are Peter Cushing.
No, it adds this like sense of unethical. So what I assume is that they went to his family and were like, hey, can we use this? And they're like, yes, we give you permission. Which makes sense.
But the thing is, like, I don't find it disrespectful because it looked great. It was very.
I think it was a great tribute to him, but I'm worried what it can become.
Oh yeah, no.
Like
imagine fucking Like let's say like I was saying earlier, like they like making their Pirates movies so much. What if Johnny Depp dies? Are they just gonna CG
like
Johnny Depp over someone?
Like literally, like this opens a whole can of worms now because is it like it adds this whole new film ethics kind of thing where it's like can we just bring back dead actors and make them act in our movie without any whose permission do you get? Do you have to copyright actors now?
What about this? Think about this. You know how Robert Downey Jr. is always saying, "Oh, I don't want to do Iron Man anymore. I don't want to do it anymore." What if they just CG him? What if they just CG Robert Downey Jr. on someone?
See, my thing is though, if you give him if he's there to give you permission, and he says, "I want this to happen," I don't see a problem with it.
Right.
It only comes when they're dead and they can't get permission.
It's weird. It's super weird. It's weird,
and they did it perfectly with I think Leia, literally spot on. She's only in one scene in the movie and has one line, and it literally looked exactly like A New Hope. That's the other thing. The ending of this movie was great. The last scene, the ending of this movie, the final battle of the movie ends, and it just literally seconds later just bleeds into the beginning of The New Hope, just reshot. You know what I mean? So it's a great. It just shows you how this is definitely tied together with the original movies. The events of this did have an impact. Immediately, A New Hope starts.
I had a really good time. Well, one of the characters I was really worried about in this movie was Darth Vader. I was like, God damn it, they're gonna have Vader in it. Oh,
I thought they were gonna do Hayden Christensen.
I thought it was gonna be really annoying.
I thought when I saw him in the tube, before he had a suit on, I'm like, oh no, are they gonna do an emo Hayden Christensen scene?
No, but they revealed him. They're like, Darth Vader's in the movie. So I'm like, okay, let's see what's gonna happen. then they didn't show him in that scene. There was like a few scenes after that, and then he came up.
Yeah.
And he just comes up. You just see the thing rising up. You hear his theme like slowly building up, and then you just see his shadow, and then you see him. And you're like, fuck yeah! Oh, I want to see Darth Vader do stuff.
Like honestly, like
it was such a solid reveal. I was super hyped.
I thought he was in the movie for the perfect amount of time.
Yeah, he was in there when he needed to be there and say his things, and he was done.
Like they could have used him as a crutch and made him like the true main villain of the movie.
Yeah,
but like I liked that
they had faith in what they
had faith in their new character, which turned out, and I like how they like it made sense because he's literally just there. Like,
he's just the liaison to the Emperor.
Yeah, he does what he would do if this were a real world. Like literally,
he just says
kind of checks in on things, be like, "You fucked up. The Emperor's gonna deal with shit if you don't."
They force chokes him like he's supposed to, and then he leaves. That's it. That's all you had to do.
Yeah.
And then
there was such a cheesy line there. I was like dying. It was like when
he said
he force chokes him.
Yeah.
He's like, make sure you don't choke on your ambitions. I'm like,
yes. Yeah,
I'm like,
that was great. That was great.
And it just cuts to Barbara.
Hey, have you seen A New Hope? Like the hokey lines. I could smell your foul stench that was brought on board.
Oh,
come on! It's always.
I feel like that's a hokey thing. Like Star Wars has that. There was a couple other.
But then later, the later scene with Darth Vader when he's like mowing down all the rebels.
That was
so badass.
It's weird because we've seen Darth Vader out of the like suit doing shit like that, like
hating
Revenge of the Sith, like.
But like this is the first time.
This is the first time in the suit we see him like mowing down guys and use the Force. Like it's weird because at first it didn't hit me that was the first time we've seen it because I'm so used to like expanding universe script where he does it all the time.
But like this is the first time.
But this is the first time in like a main series canon film where he just goes in and like just wreck shit. Like
I love how that rebel was just like
it was so
fire, and I'm just like
it's like you're fucked. He's gonna kill all of you.
He's just murder you down. And it was great. It felt super good. I was like clapping. I was like,
that was the best scene in the whole movie. The last scene was the best scene.
Best scene in the whole movie, for sure. The ending was good.
They did a couple cameos. R2 and C-3PO, I didn't really mind it that much. It was kind of hokey, but it was so like...
Stupid. It was so stupid. That was my least favorite part of the movie.
They're going to this planet, no one tells me anything. And I'm like,
You're just...
But what's dumb, really, they showed on the planet... I don't know what it's called. They introduced so many new planets. The desert place.
Which, Tatooine 3?
Tatooine 3. They showed those two guys from the bar in Mos Eisley.
Yeah, are they everywhere in the... Well, no, we realized... that the planet blows up, 5 minutes later.
5 minutes later, the planet blows up. So they must have been making a straight beeline for that airport. That's where they were going. Like, it had to be.
They were going to Mos Eisley to go do the scene.
Yeah, I said they were going to a plane to Mos Eisley. Because New Hope happens right after that. Because
remember, New Hope is maybe a week after the battle or something?
Yeah, so...
Literally, it's a week after this movie.
Yeah.
Correct.
So...
I like that.
Something else. I'm like, oh... Another thing is, there must be multiple Jedi temples where you can get the Kyber crystals from.
Because they blew it up. They blew it up.
Because not only that, even in current canon stuff, it's portrayed as an ice planet usually.
Mm-hmm.
I think in Rebels it was an ice planet.
Oh, what if it was the fallout from the explosion and it became an ice planet?
It could be. I have no idea.
Or was it an ice planet in Clone Wars and shit? And I'm just crazy.
I think it was an ice planet like Clone Wars and stuff.
I'm stupid then.
I don't know.
I like that planet they went to, the one where they had the battle, the big battle. Remember that planet?
Oh, the tropical
beach,
planet?
The beach planet?
That was pretty cool.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
It felt very Vietnam-y, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it was cool.
Another, the thing that always bugged me about the Star Wars is, is every planet just, one big climate, and that's it? You know how Earth works, where it's, every kind of climate imaginable.
I don't think it's like that. I think it's just we're seeing the part of the climate that we see.
Okay.
But I think Hoth is an ice planet. I think Tatooine is a desert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand that, but I mean I
don't think everything on that planet they were on is a tropical climate.
Coruscant. Is that just all city?
I think that's isn't that a manufactured planet?
Coruscant?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because that's where the capital is.
Yeah.
But so is all that city. I don't know, but
maybe they chose it because the climate is perfect.
I feel like I'm forgetting stuff about this movie that I wanted to talk about, but
I think we talked about all the important scenes.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the ending.
Okay, yeah, we can talk about it because we're talking about spoilers. I'm so happy that the two main characters died.
So
Like it's weird because I don't obviously you don't want them to die, but it's perfect for the story because like they say in New Hope, a bunch of people sacrifice themselves to bring these plans to us, and yeah, a lot of people sacrificed their lives. Yeah, a lot of people did die before that, but they weren't like the main characters. They were just like sort of minor characters.
The main characters like
the
died.
two main the main protagonist and probably the most secondary character possible. They died in this movie.
Everyone died. Everyone that was in like the scroll died.
I feel like that's perfect. I feel like that's exactly what happened. It makes perfect context to why it was so like momentous that they got these plans and were able to defeat the Empire, because they literally sacrificed themselves.
They'll probably go down like in history. Like it's Rogue One. Rogue One is like the call sign.
Yeah, that's famous. Rogue One.
Oh, you know what? That squadron's called the Rogue Squadron. It's like in honor of them.
Oh, is that a thing?
I think that's actually the
reason.
reason.
Oh man, that's awesome! I didn't even think of that. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Look it up.
I'm looking it up.
Look it up. But trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to mention about this movie before we wrap it up. Is there anything else you wanted to mention?
I don't know.
See, like I said, it was it wasn't bad, but it wasn't amazing. My stance is it was good.
I thought it was pretty good.
And like my whole thing about it is that a lot of people are like ripping on it because it wasn't like amazing, like it wasn't as good as Force Awakens and everything like that. My thing is it doesn't. As a Star Wars spin-off, to start like all these Star Wars anthology movies, to me, they don't need to be like as good as the original, as good as anything. They don't need to live up to that. To me, they just need to be good. They need to be entertaining movies.
You know what I'm gonna say? There's a lot of movies like Ant-Man and like Doctor Strange. Everyone's like, oh my god, it's like. But the thing that like everybody complains about, that's like, oh my god, it's not the best movie ever. Like, but the thing is, like, all of them are good. That's the thing. Like, every single Marvel movie and Disney movie nowadays is just solid. It's just a solid flick.
That's what people need to understand. Like, you can't just you can't just nitpick. Like, there was obviously, I've been nitpicking this whole podcast, but, like, you just have to, like, I like, everything I say, every nitpick I give, I'm still saying I liked and enjoyed the movie. Like, like that's what we need to understand. You can still enjoy a movie if it has problems. Like, just because a movie isn't, it has flaws.
Yeah,
it has flaws.
Hey, episode 4 has flaws.
And I feel like that's the best way to describe this movie. It wasn't perfect, it had a lot of problems.
Yeah.
But I still thought it was very enjoyable. I had a great time watching
I'd watch it again.
I'd definitely watch it again.
I was the fact of the matter is that I was at the edge of my seat the whole time, even though I knew they would win. Like, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was still, like, worried for whatever reason. Because I was invested. I was invested.
I feel like the only way you're not going to like this movie is if you go in saying it's going to be the best movie ever.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of articles, I've seen, like, very mixed reviews. Some people are, like, I saw, like, literally, like, last night, I saw one article that was prepared to be disappointed, and then one article that was best Star Wars movie since Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
So you can see the polarity there. And it depends on really what you go in like, but I would definitely go into this movie saying it's going to be pretty good. That's how I'd go into this movie.
I went into this movie with no expectations. I feel like
I feel like if you go in lower expectations size, and I like honestly, I thought this movie was gonna be like I was like expecting this movie to be. It just to me it didn't have to be amazing. It just had to be good, and it was good. So yeah.
You know what you should do for me?
What?
End this off with some sirens.
How does it sound? How does it sound?
Wait, hold on.
You're not gonna be able to unlock it.
No, it's not in the podcast.
What?
You already ended it by now. You already cut.
No, we're still going. No, it's
not over yet. How do you like it so far?